and also when you look at what central bankers are doing, and you talked about the money printing, and you talked about their ability to fix the system with more money printing. It's always exponentially more, right? So every time they do it, there must be a moment where they're like closing their eyes, hoping that nothing goes wrong, right? And because the idea, it seems like the idea is to just keep the system going until something better comes along, some technology that helps them. And now we have the technology, and obviously they cannot talk about it officially. If they did, chaos would reign, right? But I think that maybe it comes through, go through your email list on Substack. Maybe you'll find some people employed at the Federal Reserve or the ECB. They will maybe even use their work email. I'd like to, for the last question, because I think we've seen something like this before. It's a private, extremely stable money that people can trust in, right? And I think that it's not a coincidence that the florin of gold, the florino d'oro from Florence and Venice, northern Italy, basically, in whatever century, you'll tell me, is that one role model. Am I wrong? Am I right? It's the first chapter in your book, so there has to be something there.
Yes, the Fiorino de Oro, this is the gold florin issued by the Republic of Florence in 1252. So in the 13th century, they issued this gold coin, 3.5 gram gold of pure gold, and they didn't change the weight or purity for over 300 years, well into the 1500s. And for that time, the florin was used by family businesses, countries, monarchs throughout Europe. And why was it used? Because they trusted that the coin wouldn't change tomorrow and it would be stable. And that has a lot to do with gold itself, but it also has a lot to do with the issuer, the Republic of Florence. That they believed that the Republic of Florence was a stable jurisdiction with good rule of law, and that they had a system that would allow them to preserve the weight and purity of the florin through generations to come. And therefore, they could denominate their balance sheets in florin instead of some other coin, or just like ounces of gold, for example, or grams of gold. So
So
Bitcoin, yeah, go ahead.
technically, was it issued? It was issued by the Republic or by banks within the Republic?
The florin was minted by the Republic of Florence at the mint, the
Okay,
Florentine
so
Mint. Yes,
okay,
it was issued at
so it
the.
was not private money. I was wrong about that. Okay.
It's not, the florin was not a private money. It was issued as an
Okay.
instrument from the City Republic of Florence, which these city republics of Firenze and Venice and uh, Genoa and Pisa all had their own mints that started because they formed these city republics as the northern Italy portion of the world was evolving out of the feudal system. And so, evolving from the feudal system to a system of republican government. And from that, they decided to issue their own currencies. Again, a public instrument, not a privately issued one. Although, again, the republics themselves are, um, their own version of a private entity, right? You know, states and cities in the United States incorporate themselves. So, it's an interesting semantics there.